Hi friends, I'm Sandi Kern. I'm an integrative nutrition and functional wellness coach, and my business is Desire to Be Well. Welcome to the Desire to Be Well kitchen. This is my book, Desire to Be Well, Recipes and Wellness for Health and Happiness. This is an international best-selling book with my integrative nutrition, functional wellness information, and 95 gluten-free, dairy-free recipes. All designed with your cravings in mind. And on that note, we're going to talk today about back to school. I have it written on my chalkboard, but you can't see it. About back to school, and for kiddos, you know, that have food sensitivities, maybe celiac disease, maybe they're, you know, allergic to peanuts or have any kind of sensitivity that way. You know, going back to school can be kind of traumatic, especially for the parents. You know, the kids, you know, they're resilient, but, you know, nobody wants to be, feel left out of the fun. And, you know, these kids with their Lunchables and all these, processed food, prepackaged things are very enticing to these kids, but it would really, make them sick. So, you know, thinking of the kids, thinking of, you know, how to pack a meal that would be healthy and, you know, portable, you know, using the Desire to Be Well recipes is what I've been working on. So came up with some fun suggestions, and we're going to cook today. We're going to show you some things. But in the Desire to Be Well book, you know, one of the things that we talk about is chocolate avocado mousse. Right? This is our chocolate avocado mousse. It's wholesome, dairy-free, gluten-free, you know, it's only made with the best ingredients that, you know, you can control. This is on page 79. This is our chocolate avocado mousse. You can make this ahead, and you can spoon this into little travel cups to put in their lunch pails. And, I mean, who doesn't love chocolate pudding, right? Remember when we were kids and we had chocolate pudding for lunch? That was fabulous. Well, this is a healthy, wholesome, dairy-free, you know, full of vitamins and nutrients to satisfy. And you can, you know, have it with a spoon. It's so rich and delicious. So creamy. Or you can send them with strawberries. You know, kids love to dip. You can do chocolate-covered strawberries for their lunch. How fun is that, right? Also, we have Chia Pudding. This is a cinnamon version that I made. We have a chia seed pudding recipe in our book. Which page? I have them marked. This is our vanilla and blueberry chia seed pudding. This is on, my glasses, 109. 109. This is the vanilla and blueberry chia seed pudding recipe. And it's super, super easy to do. In fact, that was one of the things I was going to do as a demo today, but decided to do the pizzas. I'm giving it away, doing the pizzas instead. So, but the chia pudding is delicious. Super nutritious, lots of fiber, lots of calcium, protein, rich. This is going to keep your kids full, help them with their bellies, and help them, you know, think better throughout the day if they don't have all that junk. So this is wholesome. This is almost like, it gets almost like a tapioca pudding type of thing. So this is like a cinnamon pudding. So terrific. Also very simple to make. You know, you're just using a dairy-free milk, you're using some maple syrup, chia seeds, some cinnamon, some vanilla, you know, whisk it, set in the fridge, it gels and solidifies and makes into a thick, rich pudding. So those two are really fun. Also, there's a lot of dairy-free yogurts out there. This is Trader Joe's. This is their creamy cashew yogurts. There's So Delicious coconut yogurt, so you can send little mini yogurts with your kids, you know, dairy-free. I made these are kind of fun. these are little mini turkey burger sliders. So you can send, you know, these are super easy to make and about meatball sized, but you smush them down into little burgers and they cook in 5 minutes. You can prep this and send these, you know, with a little barbecue sauce or a little homemade ketchup. These are a nice little protein rich, you know, got the dairy-free cheese on top. Melts nice when you put a lid on it. It'll melt nicely. And you can have these to pack as an option during the week. Those are super fun. You can also turn them into like pizza burgers if you want. And you can send them with a little marinara, a little pizza sauce or something to dip, because, you know, everybody's about the dip. So those are some fun things that you can do. Some fun suggestions. You know, you want to make, want to make sure that they are, you know, gluten-free, dairy-free for these kids. Nutrient dense, you know, using real foods, real ingredients, that they're easy to make for you, for mom and dad, to make sure that the kids have wholesome meals. You know, it's not taking too much time. You know, maybe a little longer than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but definitely worth the while. Easy to make, very simple, right? Some simplicity. So we want real foods, simplicity, something that's familiar, right? So making familiar foods, that's important, so that the kids don't feel different, you know, that they're eating healthy foods, that they fit right in with the cool kids, you know, right? Make sure there's a lot of variety and that it is portable, right? There's so many kits nowadays for the kiddos that have all the different little pockets and compartments, and those are amazing. We didn't have those when my kids were little. We had to use little separate things that got lost. So this is an evolution of that. So anyway, we're gonna get cooking here. I got the broiler on. I'm gonna put my book aside and we're gonna get cooking here. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make a quick and easy quesadilla. So cheese quesadillas are amazing. Which side is it? This one. This is, it used to be, it was really hard to find gluten-free wraps, and then some of them were really difficult to work with. Mission, this company, of course I don't work for them, I'm not making any money from them, but they've come up with these nice little gluten-free options for wraps. So you can make a quesadilla, right, where you've got some of your dairy-free cheeses, and you sprinkle those right on your tortilla. Can't get any easier. I mean, seriously, this is really, really easy. And who doesn't love a cheese quesadilla? So you're using your dairy-free cheeses from your grocery store, right? This is a Daya brand. I use a little Monterey Jack, pepper jack style, and then a little cheddar to mix it up. Right? So you just get them spread on there. You put the lid on. And we're going to put this in the broiler. And literally, this takes about 3.5 minutes. It's real quick. So put this in. Okay. Now, next, I'm going to prepare these little pizzas. So these are gluten-free English muffins, and you can get these anywhere. Sometimes they come frozen. You can use little mini bagels and stuff too, but they have a lot of gluten-free options. There's the freezers, and then these are fresh from Trader Joe's. They're really nice. So I pre-toasted them a little, just to give them a little, you know, firmness to them. And I'm going to take a little bit of a organic tomato basil sauce. We're going to spread that on. You don't want to put a whole lot of sauce because it can get messy. Remember, this, you need, you know, the food needs to be portable. So just going to put a little bit of sauce. Now, and one of the most popular things you see these kids eating is, you know, the Lunchables. And Lunchables, you know, they're full of preservatives and a lot of, you know, ingredients that you really don't even know how to pronounce. So you want to make sure that you're using good stuff. This is a cashew plant-based cheese. Very easy, very simple ingredients, natural. You're going to put that over top of your organic tomato basil. Just a sprinkle. And this is from Trader Joe's too, but you can get it dairy-free mozzarella from most stores. And to be fun, you know, if your kids like pepperoni, you can get uncured pepperoni at different stores. We're going to just trim that into little triangles. Now, one little piece of pepperoni makes 4 little triangles, so that they look like little pieces of pepperoni. I remember when I was little, we used to make little mini pizzas out of Play-Doh. This is what this reminds me of. It's super cute. So we're going to put this to the side for a sec, and we're going to check on our quesadilla because it should be ready. And I don't have a pot holder. So, ta-da! Woo! There we go. It's got a nice little toast to it. Look how quick and easy that was. But you can use the little corn tortillas, you can use those, anything you like. Just scoop them up. The cheese is melty. Whoop. Just like from a restaurant, right? So you have your toasty cheese quesadillas. Once these cool down, they'll be easy to pack in the lunch pail. So now we're going to put our little pizzas in. We're going to see how those look. Those in the broiler. Just those. So the meal prep really doesn't take very long at all. So while we wait for those, I'm going to talk a little bit more about how important it is for your kids to learn, you know, and help them learn by having the proper nutrition. And if they have food sensitivities, that can affect their attention, that can affect their, you know, comprehension. It's really important to make sure that your kids get plenty of rest, plenty of hydration. Oh, that's one thing I want to talk about too, a drink. Everybody sends juice. Well, juice will just jack your sugar up, and that's really not the best option. And some kids don't really want water. If you send them with a little water bottle, make it an infused water maybe. Add some strawberries and lemon to the water, and that gives it a little flavor so that the kids can have a refreshing drink that has a little flavor to it that's all natural and much, much better for them than the sugar-laden juices that really have all the colorings and the sugars that aren't good for paying attention. It'll get them, you know, really, really up, and then they'll have an afternoon crash and they'll be asleep on their desks. So stay away from those. You know what? I forgot to put basil on my pizzas. So you can, I have a caprese pizza in my book, and it uses the fresh basil and tomatoes. This is a little kids version, but you can definitely jazz it up, make it fancy, put a couple little basil leaves on there. And let me see how our little mini pizzas are doing. They should be just getting ready. Ooh, they're done. Perfect. Ah, yeah. Look at that. See how fast that was? Crazy. Crazy fast. And let these cool, and their kids have pizza for school. This is gluten-free, dairy-free, all natural ingredients. Look how nice these cute little pizzas are. You can cut them if you want, but sometimes it's fun just to have the little muffin like that. So anyway, just to kind of give you some ideas on going back to school with the kids, helping them with some healthier lunches so that they can do their best this year. And best of luck to all the kids going back to school. And hopefully you'll buy my book and try out some of these recipes. There's many more. You know, there's a lot of bake and take ideas. You can do baked oatmeal in little cupcake tin, you know, holders. Put them in there and have little individual ones like that. There's the sunrise granola. That's fun to pack in a lunch too. So these are just a couple of options just to get started. But yeah, my book is full of ideas. And thanks so much for watching today. Hopefully these tips will help you out. Have a great day.